again, everyone, and a pleasant good evening to you here live from the Hillsboro Event Center. It is girls basketball, high school girls basketball coming your way here tonight on yourliveevent.com. An interstate matchup here as the Knights of Climax Fisher crossing over on the Red River to take on the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Here tonight, both teams trying to get off of a loss in their previous game. We're excited to have this for you again here on yourliveevent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show, and it continues next.
Rural life isn't for everyone, but those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia. Looking at your certified seed there with wheat and barley from Nedham Seeds.
We've got a new wheat variety for next year called Trigger, real high-yielding variety from Lima Grain. Pretty excited about that one. And then we'll have a Rebel wheat variety that's been really good quality, decent yields as well. And then we'll have some SY Velda as well. We're going to handle some Pinnacle barley again, so a two-row variety.
Nedham Seeds at Caledonia. Rocky's number is 701-430-1149.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. Brady Steve was with you here along with our cameraman. That is Keith Meyer back here returning for us back again. And of course, our executive producer is Mark Forseth. Let's meet the teams here, talk with the coaches. First, we'll talk about Hillsboro-Central Valley, 6-10 for them on the season here so far. A split their last 4 games have Hillsboro-Central Valley, including their last game last Friday night at Thompson, a 65-25 loss. Let's talk with the head coach for the Burros. That is Tony Guttormson.
It's here on yourliveevent.com. Talking with Tony Guttormson for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. And, Coach, you we're starting to play well. Kind of ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw that was Thompson last Friday. But how do you kind of regroup there after a couple of days off here?
I think you look at that Thompson game and try to take the positives from it. I thought the first half and the second half were just very, very different performances. You know, second half is kind of when things unraveled for us. First half we were in the locker room. We said there's a lot of positives going on. It was a lot better than the first time we played them. So I think, like you said, we had been playing better, and then I think we got to just go back to that. Look at some of those things and look at the first half of that Thompson game and try to build on that and go from there.
Talk about your opponents here tonight in Climax Fisher.
Well, Minnesota team, even though it's different players every year, it's Coach Colness and I enjoy playing Minnesota teams since we're both from across the river, and we both played against Climax Fisher when we were in school, and same thing against Ada Borup West in a couple in a week. So it's we enjoy doing that. Got to see them play a little bit, and we'll have to be ready. They've been putting up some points. If you look at their scores throughout the season, they they'll put some points up. So if we're not ready to go, they'll put the ball in the hole probably. So defensively, we have to be ready.
Is with that defensively there, especially last night, kind of were susceptible to some turnovers. That's something that you're going to try to force the issue with them tonight. Try to press, try to get them to commit turnovers in the backcourt.
Well, it had been something that we have started doing a little bit more these last few games, and I think it helps with the our intensity, starting out the game with our intensity. So we'll try a couple different things early on and see what works, and then kind of plan from there, I guess.
It was maybe a key for victory tonight.
I think defensively, come out with the intensity that we had been in the last few games and keeping it that way. I think that was.
Bro Coach Tony Thompson joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Kind of got cut out there, but as he continued on there, just kind of talked with the keys to the game here. Like he said, just wanted to be able to take care of the basketball, try to push the pace up there. That was Tony Thompson joining us on the Irie Insurance pregame show. 7 locations to serve you with ones in Devils Lake, Hillsboro, Hope, Mahnomen, Mackville, Towner, and West Fargo. Visit them online at IrieInsurance.com. Stick around, more to come on the Irie Insurance pregame show next on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents and fans who work together to build team and community spirit. They believe it takes parents, as well as community support and commitment for team success, both on and off the field or court. You can be a member of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club. Contact Carissa Olson or Dave Knutsvig for more information.
Trail District Health Unit warns that flu numbers are increasing across the state and to take all necessary precautions to keep you and your family healthy this winter. Get a flu shot, always remember to wash your hands, and exercise are all great ways to reduce the chances of you and those around you from getting sick. You don't want your student or athlete to miss school or activities because of the flu. This message is brought to you by Trail District Health Unit. For more information, give them a call at 701-636-4434. Wishing you a healthy season are Brenda, Kelly, and Chris at Trail District Health Unit.
Bloomfield Enterprises has your next utility and landscaping trailer. Whether you need to haul your toys or you need to haul your new tractor, Big Tex utility trailers are designed to accommodate a wide variety of cargo, including golf carts, ATVs, lawnmowers, or whatever else you may need to haul, with different models and features available to fit your needs. Call Ben and Tim at 701-430-0877 and get your new trailer from Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Both grew up in Hatton.
We lived in Grand Forks and Fargo both before settling down here.
I'm originally from Hillsboro, grew up here.
Originally from Larimore.
We lived in Bismarck for 10 years, but something was drawing me back here.
For a small town, I think we have a lot to offer.
Hillsboro, Trail County is a great place to grow a business.
It's a small community that's like a family. If you need help, the small community pulls together.
Come home to Trail. Come home to Trail.
Come home to Trail.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. Let's talk with head coach for the Climax Fisher Knights. That is Anthony Gast.
Comments on yourliveevent.com. Talking with Anthony Gast for Climax Fisher. And Coach, after a lopsided last night at Sacred Heart, just kind of how it was important just to kind of, have the short memory and forget about last night and focus here on tonight, another game.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you said. Just have a short memory. We made mistakes and hopefully come out and correct those mistakes and come out with a sense of urgency.
Yeah, just, really just too many turnovers there, especially kind of right there in the early of the game. Kind of dug you too much of a hole. How important is it to, fix those there, be able to keep control of the ball tonight?
Yeah, when you create turnovers or make turnovers, that's less possessions to shoot the ball. And that's one thing we got to take care of tonight is making sure we're not forcing passes, we're not rushing things. We're not panicking when pressure applies to us. So, make sure we take care.
Pre-game coaches' comments on yourliveevent.com. Talking with Anthony Gast for Climax Fisher. And Coach, after a lopsided last night at Sacred Heart, just kind of how is it important just to kind of, have the short memory and forget about last night and focus here on tonight, another game?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you said. Just have a short memory. We made mistakes, and hopefully come out and correct those mistakes and come out with a sense of urgency.
Yeah, just, really just too many turnovers there, especially kind of right there in the early of the game. Kind of dug you too much of a hole. How important is it to, fix those there, be able to keep control of the ball tonight?
Yeah, when you create turnovers or make turnovers, that's less possessions to shoot the ball. And that's one thing we got to take care of tonight is making sure we're not forcing passes, we're not rushing things. We're not panicking when pressure applies to us. So, make sure we take care of the ball and get up and down the court.
How about your opponents here tonight, Hillsboro-Central Valley?
I know they like to apply a little full court pressure on you. They like to go man-to-man most of the time. So just got to make sure that we're executing our plays right and moving the ball and looking for the open girl.
With Hillsboro-Central Valley, they rely on their two post players there in Magnuson and Brecken. How do you maybe try to combat that there against them tonight?
Yeah, that's their two go-to girls right there. I think we got to limit their touches inside, Magnuson and Brecken. And make sure that defensively we're boxing them out and grabbing the rebounds and not letting them get second chance opportunities. So, but I think if we can do that, I think it should be a good game.
Offensively, though, what are you going to try to do there with against the Burro defense?
I think we got to push the ball, push the tempo a little bit, and I think we just need to take care of the ball, run our offense, and wait until we get a good shot.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Coach Gass joining us here on yourliveevent.com, Irie Insurance pregame show. Stick around. We'll talk keys to the game. That's coming up next.
This is Sydney Brecken, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage your reputation, and damage your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by the Hillsboro School District.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It takes a lot of grit to be a farmer. The workday isn't defined by the number of hours you work, but by the work you do in those hours. And the job isn't done unless it pays off when the combines roll. So when the work gets tough and the work days get long, count on Golden Harvest to deliver strong genetics, local know-how, and a dedication to service. Contact Tim Cazzette, your local seed advisor, at 701-430-0877 and start seeing your hard work pay off.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, let's talk our keys to the game, and very simple here tonight. Turnovers are the name of the game. Both teams have shown susceptible to committing turnovers, especially when the press comes, following Hillsboro-Central Valley all season long. One of their weaknesses is the when the full court press is applied. And then at the game last night against when Climax Fisher took on East Grand Forks Sacred Heart, again, same thing, had troubles with the full court press, had troubles really even getting the ball across half court during stretches there of that first half. Those are our keys to the game here. We'll also bring in here our coach's perspective here. Keith Meyer back and better than ever here tonight, joining us here. And Keith, should be a interesting game here between these two teams.
Back in the saddle again. Oh, I just had to do that, sorry. You hit it right on the head. If either one of these teams can control any or establish any kind of control with the basketball, they're going to win this game hands down. if they can't do that, it's going to turn into a rock fight where turnover here, turnover there, turnover here, turnover there, rebound, and you're just going to have to grind out some baskets somewhere. Get some rebound shots that'll go in for you. So that's the challenge for the guards for both teams, is to take care of the basketball, get the ball inside, because both teams have some pretty good size inside, and that's where they can do some damage. Whoever can execute that, they're gonna take this game.
All right, Keith Meyer joining us here, getting our coach's perspective. We'll take another quick break, then be back here on YourLiveEvent.com, the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. We are the oldest state bank in North Dakota. Our past is important, but only if we continue to learn from it. We have learned in over 130 years of serving the Red River Valley that we need to listen to your needs, that we need to provide you with the proper financial tools. Most importantly, we know that you have the option to bank anywhere, and many of you have chosen to bank with us. We take this responsibility seriously, and it has been an honor to be your bank. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
My name is Abby Magnuson from Central Valley High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let your friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This is a message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, just about ready for tip-off. Just want to give a quick shout-out here. Thank you to all of our sponsors here tonight, allowing us to be here. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. We ask whenever possible, please patronize these businesses. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. Take another quick pause here for the national anthem, then we'll be back with the American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. That's next on YourLiveEvent.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 43,000 participants here in North Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Keep your body and your wallet healthy with savings at your locally owned Health Mart drugstore, Hillsboro Drug and Gift. A pack of Health Mart ibuprofen IB and 100-count tablets or caplets is $6.99. And for the youngsters, Health Mart Children's Ibuprofen and Health Mart Children's Cough and Cold, both $4.99. Healthos cold sores heal fast with a Breva cold sore fever blister treatment for just $19.49. Do you have a New Year's resolution to stop smoking? A pack of Health Mart Nicotine Transdermal System patches is $25.99. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hi, this is Caitlin Ensign, student-athlete at Central Valley High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for other players, coaches, referees, and fans, too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage all of us to show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
When agriculture faces hardship, everyone in our communities experience the impact in many ways. Grand Forks SCORE invites you to their presentation on preparing for and managing through an economic downturn, Tuesday, February 11th from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. at the LEP Community Room in Hillsboro. Farmers, bankers, business owners, and anyone with an interest in the topic are welcome to learn and enjoy coffee and pastries. Register in advance at www.grandforks.score.org under local workshops.
It's time to get rid of those old energy-wasting appliances for new, efficient appliances from Olson Hardware and Appliances in Hillsboro. Top brand names like LG, Whirlpool, and GE. Stoves, dishwashers, refrigerators, freezers, washers, and dryers. Olson Hardware also services old ones too. Plus, they have all the other hardware one would need for updating plumbing or other tasks around the house or yard. It's all at Olson Hardware and Appliance in Hillsboro. 636-4151. That's 636-4151 for Olson Hardware and Appliance.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. It's time now for our starting lineups for the visitors. First, the Climax Fisher Knights. A junior guard, number 10, Jenna Vosick. Another junior guard, number 11, Ella Reitmeyer. A senior guard, number 31, Riley Magsom. A junior forward, number 32, Gracie Rowland. And a senior center, number 33, Lindsay Kurz. Starting lineups for the Knights of Climax Fisher. Their head coach is Anthony Gast. Their assistant coach is Adriana Vosick. Knights wearing the road dark colors, dark gray uniforms with black numbers trimmed in white. Not the easiest for us in the play-by-play to be able to see. Here is the starting lineups announced here on the inside the arena for both teams as well. And then we'll have the starting lineups for the home team here tonight, the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Here's they announce the Burro Buddies here as well. As the Burros in the home whites with the blue numbers trimmed in black. As we'll start now with the starting lineups for the Burros. As first, a senior guard, 5'8", number 5, McKenna Bergstrom. A senior guard, 5'7", number 10, Sage Forseth. A senior forward, 5'11", number 11, Sydney Brecken. A senior guard, 5'7", number 20, Caitlin Ensign. And a senior, the center, 6 feet tall, number 34, Abby Magnuson. Those are the starting lineups for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Their head coach is Tony Guttormson. The assistant coach is Katie Colness. And glad you could join us here on yourliveevent.com. Here an interstate matchup between the Burros and the Knights. Busy week here still of coverage here on yourliveevent.com as well as on KRJB. On Thursday night, the Burro boys, they will play the Cougars of Adabor West. We'll have that for you on 106.5 FM KRJB. Here on yourliveevent.com, we will have the Burro girls basketball team as they will take on North Border. That's on Thursday night. Friday night, we'll have Hillsboro-Central Valley Burro boys coverage as well as they take on Park River Fordville Lincoln. Both of those games Thursday and Friday night in Central Valley. As well as on Saturday, we will have coverage of the Region 2 Wrestling Tournament. That will be on 106.5 FM KRJB. Tip is controlled by Climax Fisher. Reitmeyer to Vosick, top of the key. To back to Reitmeyer. Back to Vosick, left wing. Gets it inside. Kurz spins. Puts it, great pass there to Reitmeyer, and she makes the basket. As the first points of the game go to the Knights of Climax Fisher. Ensign, top of the key, Brecken, Bergstrom. Forsyth corner, she'll put up a three, no. And the rebound is taken by Rowland. Vosick across the timeline. And that pass is stolen by Bergstrom. First turnover. Bergstrom with it. Forsyth in the corner, thought about the three, she'll drive inside. Puts up the layup, gets it off the glass to go. Sage Forsyth with the first points for the Burros. Pass up ahead, Reitmeyer. On the Burrow logo. Top of the key, Vosick. Maxim tries to get it inside to Kurz, and too high, and another turnover on Climax Fisher. Burros will inbound. Forsyth. Across the timeline. Picked up by Reitmeyer. Brecken at the elbow. Back to Forsyth. She drives inside. Pass tipped. Magnuson able to save it. Brecken back to Forsyth. Ensign left wing. Bergstrom drives baseline. Puts the layup up. No. Magnuson with the rebound, and she is fouled on the shot attempt. And Abby Magnuson will go to the free throw line. As Lindsey Kurz on the foul, that's her first, team's first. Magnuson at the free throw line, first one rolls out, no good. Second one upcoming. Magnuson second shot up and good. As Magnuson splits the pair. Burros lead 3-2 as the inbounds pass by Rowland, too tall for Kurz, and it's a turnover. Ensign to inbound. Magnuson, left corner, puts it up, gets the three-pointer to go. Abby Magnuson with the triple. Pass is tipped on the inbounds by Ensign. It will be saved by Rowland. Reitmeyer left wing. Top of the key, guarded by Ensign. Vosick. Inside, Kurz puts it up, no. And Ensign with the rebound. Bergstrom across the timeline. Picks up her dribble. Back to Ensign. Brecken. Forsyth. Thought about the three. She'll drive inside. Layup. No. Magnuson with the rebound. Put back. No. And Kurz with the rebound. Maxim in the corner. Reitmeyer drives inside. Tough shot. No. And Magnuson with the board. Outlet to Ensign. Across the half-court stripe. Bergstrom left wing. Magnuson in the corner. She'll put up a three. Good! Abby Magnuson, her second triple. I'll give it to her. She'll take it. Reitmeyer. Rowland. Vosick. Maxim. She'll put up a three. No. Rebound goes out of bounds. And Burrow basketball.
BCB in a 1-2-1-1 full court trap. Trying to get the Knights to throw that high cross-court pass. And they got it a couple possessions ago, and that's the one you want the offense to throw because it's easy to pick off.
Across the timeline for the Burros. Brecken, top of the key, has that one stolen away. Stolen away by Reitmeyer. She'll try to go coast to coast layup. No. Vosick rebound. Put back. Good. Jenna Vosick gets the layup off of the Ella Reitmeyer steal. Burros with the turnover. And Vosick at the line to shoot the free throw. Sydney Brecken charged with the foul. Free throw attempt is good. Vosick with the three-point play. Inbounds to Forsyth. Across the timeline. Bergstrom. Hands it off. Forsyth. Loses the handle. Able to get it back. Ensign. Inside. Bergstrom. Puts it up off the glass. No. Rebound fought for. We'll have a tie-up. And possession arrow remains with Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign to inbound. Brecken, and she is fouled on the shot attempt. That'll be on Riley Megsom, as that'll be her second on the Knights.
Girls ran some cross the lane action there. Brecken set a pick on the weak side and rolled immediately and was able to get inside position. Nice inbounds pass.
Brecken, first free throw up and good. Second one upcoming. Girls lead 10-5, 4:08 to play in the first quarter. Golden Harvest Timkas at Seed Sales scoreboard. Brecken's second shot is up and good. Sydney Brecken makes them both. As Brecken with the steal to Forsyth, up and in for two. Earls with the pressure, forcing another turnover, and the inbounds pass is stolen by Ensign. Ensign to Brecken, back out Bergstrom. Bergstrom will launch it from three. That's good! McKenna Bergstrom from long range, and we'll have a timeout called by Climax Fisher. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads 16-5, 3:46 remain in the first quarter on the Golden Harvest Timkas at Seed Sales scoreboard.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Don't forget to subscribe to your live event by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner on YouTube and click the notification bell so you'll be notified about every new video. Thanks for watching and listening to YourLiveEvent.com, powered by Hulsa Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. For more high school sports and information, visit rjbroadcasting.com sports scores and schedules page.
Knight basketball out of the timeout. Inbounds to Kurz, gets it up ahead. Megsom. Reitmeyer in the corner with Vosick. Roland, top of the key. They swing it around. Reitmeyer with it. Back to Vosick, left wing. Reitmeyer, top of the key. Roland back to Reitmeyer, back to Roland. Reitmeyer once again. 7 to shoot. Vosick with it. 5 to shoot. Over to Reitmeyer. Puts up the long J. No. And Forsyth with the rebound. Ensign for 3. No. Rebound by Forsyth. Put back. No. And Roland the rebound. Across the timeline. Reitmeyer, left wing, top of the key. It's it to Vosick, left wing. In the corner, Roland. Guarded by Brecken. Picks up her dribble. Pass and out of bounds it goes. As the pass led Reitmeyer a little too far, close to the sideline. Stepped out of bounds. And turnover number 6. Forsyth brings it up court. Bergstrom inside, try to get inside to Ensign, and it's stolen away. Vosick gets it back. Reitmeyer inside. Vosick puts it up and good. Vosick there waited for Forsyth to land back down, put the layup in, and good. As the deficit now back to single digits. Magnuson, corner 3, in and out, no good. As Vosick with the rebound. Across the timeline. Megsom drives inside. Shot is blocked. Blocked by Brecken. Rebound taken by Magnuson. Gets it to Bergstrom. Across the timeline. Forsyth. Brecken at the elbow. Back to Forsyth. Forsyth from the elbow. She'll put it up and good. Sage Forsyth, she's got 6. Knights trying to inbound. And to Vosick. Up ahead, Reitmeyer. She'll back it out. They work it around Roland, and she traveled. Travel called, as we'll have some substitutions here as Ensign and Magnuson check out. As 22, Anna Spokley, as well as number 4, Tiffany Kazette in for the Burros. As Roland checks out for Climax Fisher in 42, Danny Bernard. Burros back with it, Brecken. As Spokley, mid-range shot, no. Rebounded by Brecken, put back, no. And Vosick with the rebound. And we'll have it out of bounds. Possession back to the Knights. Vosick to inbound. Just under a minute remain in the first quarter. Ahead, Kurz. Cross-court pass up to Maxim, and she is fouled on the shot attempt, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Burros are getting caught being a little bit slow on that second pass. The second pass is going down the court. The Burros aren't getting in front of the Knights to cut that pass off, and thus you see the results of layups down at the other end.
Bergstrom on the foul. That's her first, team's second, as the first free throw attempt no good by Maxim. Second one upcoming. Second shot up. No good off the front iron. Bavasic with the rebound. Putback is blocked. Blocked once again by Brecken. Forsyth across the timeline. Gets a screen. She'll put up the 3. Good! Sage Forsyth with the triple. She's got 9. 21-7 Burrow lead. Vosick across the timeline. Gets it inside. Bernard put back, no. Rebound, no, but she is fouled, is Ella Reitmeyer, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Burrows having a little trouble on the defensive boards right now. They're not paying attention to boxing out, and the Knights are crashing hard. They've got those 2 big gals inside. They're getting some rebounds and cheap baskets off of that.
First free throw attempt, no good. It was Sage Forsyth charged with the foul. That's her first, team's third. Reitmeyer's second free throw attempt. Rolls out, no good. Rebound fought for. We'll have a jump ball, and it will remain. Possession will to Climax Fisher. Knights to inbound. Vosick trying to get it in. As we'll have an over and back called, as that one just out of the reach of Reitmeyer. Had to go back from it. And a over and back called. Turnover 7. Forsyth. Screen by Brecken. It's it back to Brecken inside. Puts it up off the glass. No. Rebound fought for. Spokley ends up with it. Put back, and she is fouled. And Anna Spokley to the free throw line.
Very nice cut by Brecken to the basket. The feed was right there in rhythm for Brecken. She just was a little bit short on that inside shot.
Spokley's first free throw attempt up and good. Her first points as Bergstrom, Forsyth, and Brecken check out. Caitlin Ensign, Abby Magnuson back in, and Corinna Holte in as well for the Burros. Second free throw attempt up and good. Spokley got them both. Foul there was on Lindsay Kurz. That was her second, team's third. Half-court shot at the buzzer, no good. And that will do it for the first half. 1 quarter complete here on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 23, Climax Fisher 7 on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, this is Joey Cameron from Central Valley High School. Work hard at everything you do in life, schoolwork, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick with you in the future. It also helps to be a good role model to younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
1 quarter gone, 3 to play here on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads 23-7 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Burros led in scoring by Sage Forseth. She has 9 in the first quarter. Jenna Vosick for the Knights with 5. Magnuson inside, works, moves, and gets the bucket to go. Up ahead go the Knights, and Reitmeyer is fouled, and she'll go to the line. As Tiffany Kazette on the foul, that's her first, team's 4th.
Sorry, Brady. Magnuson looks just so pretty when she's able to get that drop step and then roll back to the other side with the layup move. That's impossible to stop if you get it set up correctly.
Reitmeyer at the free throw line. Second shot good. She split the pair. 25-8, the Knights trail. And signed to Holte. Magnuson in the corner. And we'll have a double dribble called. And a Burro turnover. Climax Fisher with possession. Reitmeyer to inbound. To Vosick, back to Reitmeyer. Across the timeline. To the inside, now kick back out. Vosick with it. Cross court, Maxim in the corner. Puts up the shot, no. And Magnuson with the rebound. That's her 5th. Holte with it. Ensign, three-pointer up, no. Magnuson gets the rebound, put back, good. Also checking in during that dead ball, Trinity Erickson checking in for the first time tonight for the Knights. Bernard back out. Vosick from 3, no. And Magnuson with the rebound and a foul. Vosick on the foul. That'll be her first. Team's 4th. Inbounds to Ensign. Across the timeline. Spokley, and she is fouled. That'll be on Reitmeyer. Team's 5th. That's her first. Ensign to inbound. Kazette, stream from Holte. Back to Holte. He'll drive inside, loses the handle on it, and it's stolen away by Vosick. Vosick going the other way, spins, puts it up off the glass, in, and the foul.
Beautiful spin move. She set that up so well, driving to the right. Looked like she was going to go right. Then did the nice spin footwork. Got an easy layup out of it.
At the line to try to complete the three-point play, unable to do so. Bernard with the rebound, and on the floor, and we'll have a tie-up. Possession remains with Climax Fisher. Knights struggling at the free throw line so far tonight. Inbounds up ahead as Magson with the three-pointer. Tried to save, and it's taken by Magnuson. Ensign. Across the timeline. Holte. Moves the handle, able to recover. Trying to get bailed out, able to get it to Magnuson. Top of the key, drives inside, splits the double team. Layup, no. Rebound, fought for, tried to be saved. Magnuson gets it back, and she is fouled on the shot attempt. So Magnuson will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. As Bernard on the foul, that's her second, team's 6th. Magnuson at the free throw line. First shot attempt is good. As we'll have a couple of substitutions as Vosick and Bernard check out. Back in, 32 Gracie Rowland and 33 Lindsey Kurz for the Knights. Second free throw attempt up, no good. Rebound fought for, and we'll have a tie-up. Possession arrow is to the Burros. As Gazette checks out for HCV, back in McKenna Bergstrom. Ensign to inbound. Magnuson in the corner. Gets a screen, drives inside, puts up the shot. No. And rebound taken by the Knights. Reitmeyer, cross course, Magsum puts up the three. Good! Riley Magsum with the three. Knights trail 28-13. Bergstrom inside, off the glass, no. Rebound, put back, good for Abby Magnuson. Rebound number 9. Magsum across the timeline. Reitmeyer inside, Kurz, a lot of contact, and she is fouled. I'll call it on the floor. As Holte with the foul, that'll be her first, team's 6th. As Holte and Spokley check out. Back in our Sage Forseth, Sydney Brecken. Pass is stolen away by Forseth. Going up court, trying to go coast to coast. Layup, no good. Brecken with the rebound, but her putback attempt is blocked by Kurz. Knights back the other way. Roland. Inside Kurz. Erickson. Back to Kurz, spins, puts it up. No, but she is fouled. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. Magnuson on the foul. That'll be her first. Team's 7th. As Climax Fisher now in the bonus. So Lindsey Kurz at the free throw line. First free throw attempt up, no good.
Seeing some post players in this game that doing a good job of using their size, screening off the defender so they can get little hook shots off.
Second free throw attempt, no good. The Knights tonight just 2 of 10 at the free throw line. Burros with it, Forseth, inside Magnuson, spins, puts it up off the glass, gets it to go. 32-13, Hillsboro-Central Valley with the lead, inbounds Vosick. Double teamed in the corner, and Magsum is fouled. And so, back the other way as we will have a free throws here with the Burros now, or the Knights now in the bonus. As Bergstrom on the foul, that'll be her second, team's 8th. So Riley Magsum at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. First free throw attempt up and good. Second shot upcoming. Magsum's free throw is up, rolls around, gets it to go. Magsum got them both. Forseth the inbound. Across the timeline. Ensign. Inside Bergstrom. Shot attempt blocked. Kurz with the block, gets the rebound. Knights going up ahead. Pass to Magsum is tipped out of bounds by Bergstrom. It'll remain Knight basketball. Erickson to inbound. As that pass was tipped and then stolen away by Magnuson. Turnover number 10. Forseth across the timeline. Bergstrom thought about the three. She'll drive baseline. Inside Magnuson. Spins, puts it up. No. Rebound fall for, controlled by the Burros. Bergstrom. Bergstrom from 3. No. And the rebound taken by Roland. She loses the handle of it, and it is out of bounds. Another Knight turnover. Amounts to Forseth. Ensign. Magnuson in the corner. She'll put up the 3. No. Rebound fall for, and we'll have a foul called. That'll be on Vosick as she tried to get the rebound. That'll be her second and team's 7th. So the Burros now in the bonus. So Sage Forseth at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. the first free throw attempt is up and good for Forseth. She's now got double digits with 10. As Vosick and Erickson check out. Back in, 42, Danny Bernard. Second free throw attempt, in and out, no good. Rebound fought for, still loose, controlled by the Knights. But a turnover going the other way. Turnover number 12. And we'll have a whistle and a timeout called by Hillsboro-Central Valley. With 3:19 remaining in the first half on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 33, Climax Fisher 15.
Hillsboro Lumber now has roof rakes. With the heavy snowfall, removing snow from your roofs should be considered. You can now remove snow from your roofs with snow rakes from Hillsboro Lumber. They have a selection including the Avalanche Roof Rake. Stop at Hillsboro Lumber to purchase your snow roof rakes today. Also, as you're thinking of remodeling plans and other projects, visit Hillsboro Lumber for cabinets, doors, flooring, and more. Hillsboro Lumber will provide the materials. With their services comes free delivery and free estimates. No projects are too small or too big for you to be helped at Hillsboro Lumber.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, inbounds to Ensign after the Burrow timeout. Brecken in the elbow, hands it off Ensign. Ensign a long two-pointer, no. Rebound still loose. Ensign tries to save it, able to bounce it off of Roland, and out of bounds it goes. Ensign able to steal a possession back for the Burros. She'll inbound it. It's to Forseth. Forseth will put up the three. In and out, no good. Rebound still loose, taken by Bergstrom. Ensign from three once again, no. Rebound tipped around and taken by Megsom. Megsom the other way, and she is fouled. That'll be on Forseth. That'll be her second, team's ninth. So Riley Megsom will go to the free throw line. Forseth will check out. Tiffany Gazette back in. Bernard checks out for the Knights. Back in 20, Trinity Erickson. Free throw attempt up and no good.
Curtis looks like she took a shot to the mouth there, the lip area, maybe the nose. Kind of rubbing that area over on the bench.
Second free throw attempt up and good as Megsom split the pair. Inbounds to Ensign. It's it to Kazette. Inside, Bergstrom spins, puts it up off the glass, in for McKenna Bergstrom. She's got 5. Up ahead with Megsom for the Knights. It's it to Roland. Megsom, right wing. Drives inside, now back out. Roland along the three-point arc. Inside Kurz, and she is fouled. As a shooting foul, Kurz will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. As Magnuson on the foul, that's her second, team's 10th.
Knights do a nice job of getting the ball inside to the high post area, and then they turn and look weak side, and they catch the Burros falling asleep over there. It's happened more than once in this game where somebody on the weak side makes a cut to the basket and gets an easy pass for a layup.
Second free throw attempt is good. Kerr split the pair. Also, during that, Magnuson checks out, and Anna Spokley back in for the Burros. Kazette inside to Brecken. Back to Kazette, mid-range shot, no. Rebound loose, and in and out of the hands and out of bounds on Megsom, as it will remain Burro basketball. As we'll have a conference here between a couple of the officials. 2:03 remaining in the first half on yourliveevent.com. 35-17 Burros lead. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Ensign to inbound. Bergstrom drives inside, has that one stolen away from her. Brecken tried to save it. She was out of bounds. And Burro turnover. Reitmeyer to inbound to Megsom. Across the timeline. Back to Reitmeyer. Over to Roland. Looking to find someone. It's it to Reitmeyer, left wing. Goes right side, now top of the key. Erickson, left wing. Roland. Along the Burrow logo. Picks up her dribble. Reitmeyer, 8 to shoot. Erickson. Cross court, Roland. Puts up the shot, and before that she traveled. And another night turnover, number 14. As Bergstrom will check out. Corinna Holte back in for the Burros. Roland will check out for Climax Fisher, and back in for the Knights, Jenna Vosick. Inbounds, Ensign. Across the timeline. Inside, Brecken turns, puts it up off the glass. No. And the rebound controlled by Kurz. That's her 5th. Vosick the other way, that is Megsom. Sit to Reitmeyer, and she traveled. Turnover 15. Burrow basketball, 1:02 remaining in the half. Inbounds, Ensign. Ensign across the timeline. Spokley to Holte. And Spokley will have a double dribble and a Burrow turnover. Night basketball, inbounds to Reitmeyer. Across the timeline. Vosick. Cross court, Roland. In the corner, Reitmeyer. Inside, Kurz back out. Erickson, mid-range shot, no. And the rebound controlled by Holte. No basketball. Shot clock is turned off. Ensign, Spokley from 3. She'll put it up, no. And the rebound controlled by Reitmeyer. Across the timeline, 10 seconds. Cross court, Megsom. Vosick in the corner from 3, no. Rebound, fought for, Erickson with it, gets it to Kurz. Shot attempt, no good, and that will conclude the first half. 2 quarters in the books, 2 to play on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 35, Climax Fisher 17 on yourliveevent.com.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
People depend on a healthy food supply always being there. We take great pride in what we've built here, and we want to pass that on.
Running a family farm isn't easy. We can't control the weather, ever-changing farm policies, and up and down farm prices, but we manage to keep going to provide the safest food supply we can.
To be a farmer, you have to be committed, and it isn't so much a choice as it is a calling.
Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Hi, this is Reagan Baszler from Hillsboro High School. Work hard at everything you do in life: school, work, sports, extracurriculars, and anything else you may be involved in. A good work ethic will help you be successful and will stick to you in the future. It also helps you to be a good role model to the younger students and athletes that look up to you. This message is brought to you by the Hillsboro School District.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I can have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
Back here on yourliveevent.com as we have reached halftime here from the Hillsboro Event Center. Bracey was with you along with our cameraman back and better than ever in Keith Meyer, as well as, of course, our executive producer is Mark Forsyth. Glad you could join us here on yourliveevent.com. Burros got off to a quick start in the first quarter, taking a 23-7 lead where they were able to connect on 4 3-pointers during that first quarter, to propel them to the big lead after the first 8 minutes of play. Second quarter a little more even as only a 2-point difference in the score-wise for the quarter as the Burros able to outscore the Knights 12-10 here in the first half. The second quarter scoring as we are now one half in the books. 1-2 remain. Another similar story as it was last night for the Knights. Just too many turnovers, 15 of them in the first half. Also they're having a struggle at the free throw line. 5 makes compared to 5 of 15 are the Knights at the free throw line during the first half. We'll run down our first half stats. That'll come up next here on yourliveevent.com.
The Corner Bar in Climax is your friendly hometown bar. Owner Jennifer Nesvig is proud to support the students of Climax Shelley and Fisher in the classroom and in their activities throughout the year. The Corner Bar in Climax invites you to stop in for some good food when traveling throughout the area. Whether it's for lunch or supper, the staff at the Corner Bar is ready to serve you. The Corner Bar in Climax, proud supporter of the Climax Shelley and Fisher schools. Make sure to stop in for some good food at the Corner Bar in Climax.
My name is Chase Fossum from Hillsboro High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This message brought to you by the Hillsboro High School District.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training in joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know that you'll be in good hands with Doctors Fennell, Gaida, Halkert, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic in Crookston at 218-281-9553.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, we'll run down our first half stats here for both teams. First for the visitors here tonight, the Climax Fisher Knights. 17 first half points. They are led by number 10, Jenna Vasic, and her 7 points. Riley Megson with 6. 3 points for Ella Reitmeyer and 1 point for Lindsay Kurz. Turnovers-wise, the Knights have committed 15 in the first half, 16 team rebounds. They committed 7 fouls. And at the free throw line, they shot 5 of 15. First half stats here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. 35 points for them so far in the first 2 quarters. They're led by Abby Magnuson. She's got 16 points. Also 8 rebounds for Abby as well. Sage Forseth with 10 points. 5 points for McKenna Bergstrom and 2 points apiece for Sydney Brecken and Anna Spokley. Burros with 6 turnovers in the first half, 19 team rebounds. They committed 10 team fouls. And from the free throw line, they have connected on 7 free throws. Missing on just 3, so 7 of 10 at the free throw line are the Burros through the first half of play. Those are your first half sets here on yourliveevent.com, our halftime report. Stick around, more to come here
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Rural life isn't for everyone, but those who know it and love it wouldn't have it any other way. As a farmer-owned cooperative, Ag Country Farm Credit Services supports rural communities in agriculture with reliable, consistent credit financial services, which helps farmers produce more affordable food and encourages long-term investments in rural communities. Ag Country Farm Credit Services, proud to support the communities where we live and work.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. Just about ready to start the second half. Knights back on the floor waiting for the Burros to join them here on yourliveevent.com. We're back in. Keith Meyer here to get our coach's perspective. And Keith, just kind of talk about what you've been seeing here through the first two quarters of play.
Well, I think both teams have done a good job of getting the ball inside to their strength. But as you talked about at the beginning of the game, turnovers, turnovers just kill. Plus, it doesn't hurt that HCV, makes 4 3-pointers in the first quarter. But the thing about that is there's a reason those shots were going in, and that is because they weren't hurried at all. They took their time. They got their rhythm. They had the ball set in their hands. They had their eyes on the target. And your percentage just jumps up by 20, 25 points when you can do those things. So I think that's a huge difference in the ball game so far. I look for the Knights to continue to try to get that ball inside and then look weak side. That has worked for them pretty well. They end up with little bunnies on the weak side of the floor, and the Knights have to hang on to the ball. I mean, that's a recurring theme for so many teams, but it's just what you need to do.
Keith Meyer joining us here, getting our coach's perspective here as we're ready now to start the second half of play. Climax Fisher will inbound the basketball to Vosick as the Knights going with their starting lineup here. Both teams going with their starting lineup to begin the second half of play. Megsom, Roland in the corner, a long two-pointer is good. As Gracie Rowland, her first points here tonight. On the court for the Knights, Jenna Vosick, Ella Reitmeyer, Riley Megsom, Gracie Rowland, and Lindsay Kurz to begin the second half. Inside, Magnuson turns, puts it up, no. And the rebound controlled by Rowland, her fifth rebound. On the floor for the Burros, McKenna Bergstrom, Sage Forsyth, Sydney Brecken, Caitlin Ensign, and Abby Magnuson to begin half number 2. Vosick, Rowland, top of the key, guarded by Brecken. Reitmeyer, guarded by Ensign. In the corner, Vosick, a long two-pointer. No, off the front iron. Rebound taken by Megsom, and she is fouled on the putback. There'll be Brecken charged with the foul, as that will be her second, team's first of the half.
Megsom earned those free throws by getting inside of 2 Burros and boxing both of them out. Ended up with a nice little rebound on the weak side, exactly where you're supposed to be. She's earned these shots.
First free throw attempt is good. Second one upcoming for Megsom. Shot is up and good. She got them both. 35-21, the Knights trail. Forseth pass is tipped, stolen away. Other way with Reitmeyer, and she is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line.
A little bit of man-to-man pressure by the Knights here to start this second half. Burros aren't ready for it, and it's resulting in a couple turnovers.
Foul is on Forseth. That is her third. Team's second. First player for either team with 3 fouls. First free throw attempt is no good. Second one upcoming for Reitmeyer. Second shot is up and good. Reitmeyer split the pair. Inbounds Forseth across the timeline. Inside, splits a double team layup off the glass and in for 2. Makes them. Up to Reitmeyer. Roland, mid-range shot, no, and Forseth with the rebound. Forseth loses it off of her foot, able to come back, pick it back up, brings it across the timeline. Bergstrom drives baseline, puts it in, and it is blocked. Swiped out of the air there by Megsom. It goes out of bounds. It'll remain Burro basketball, 21 to shoot. Ensign inbounds, Magnuson. Forseth, right wing. Ensign gets a screen, puts up the 3, no. And Megsom with a defensive rebound. She'll bring it up court. Reitmeyer inside, Kerr spins up off the glass and in for 2. Knights trying to chip away at this deficit. Bergstrom across the timeline. Brecken inside, Magnuson turns, puts it up off the glass, gets the roll, and in for the basket. As Megsom up court. Reitmeyer, Roland inside. Kurz couldn't get the handle of it, and it is stolen away by the Burros. Caitlin Ensign with it. She'll cross the midcourt stripe, get it to Forseth. Brecken, top of the key. Ensign inside, Magnuson puts it up, no. And the rebound controlled by Reitmeyer, her second rebound. Across the timeline. Vosick, she'll put up the 3. That's good! Ella Reitmeyer with the triple. Knights trail by a dozen. Bergstrom trying to get it across the timeline. And was able to get the timeout call before the 10-second violation. So Burros will call a quick 30. We'll take 30 as well. Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette, Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 39, Climax Fisher 27.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Out of the timeout, Burro basketball with 26 seconds to shoot. Inbounds Forseth. It's it to Bergstrom. Bergstrom at the elbow to Brecken. Brecken drives inside, puts it up. No, but she is fouled. And Sydney Brecken to the free throw line. As we'll have a night foul. That'll be on 31, Riley Megsom. Her second, team's first. Sydney Brecken at the free throw line. First free throw attempt up and good. Second one upcoming. Second shot up and no good, but Forseth with the offensive rebound. But it's stolen away. Steal by Megsom, but then she travels. And so possession back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ensign to inbound. To Magnuson. Magnuson turns, puts it up off the glass. No. Rebound. Fought for, controlled by Kurz. But stolen away by the Burros. Bergstrom up and in for the basket. Burros able to force the turnover, get a quick basket the other end. And 42-27 they lead. And Reitmeyer is called for a travel.
Big momentum switch there because the Knights had been chipping away at that lead and could have cut it down to 10, I believe, if not for the steal and basket.
Magnuson, she'll put up a three. No. Rebound controlled by Bergstrom. Brecken inside. Magnuson puts it up, gets it to go. Magnuson now with 20. And the Burros lead 44-27. As Reitmeyer able to get across the timeline. Up to Rowland. Through her hands and out of bounds it goes. Turnover once again. That's number 20 tonight on Climax Fisher. Inbounds to Ensign. Double team comes. Gets it to Bergstrom. Across the timeline. Magnuson. Drives baseline. Puts it up. No. Gets her own rebound. Put back. No. And out of bounds. Last touch by the Burros.
Magnuson's in the stretch right here where she's playing a little bit tentatively. She's not being as forceful as she was in the first half.
Inbounds goes to Kurz, and it's tipped and stolen away by the Burros. Kazette gets it to Brecken. Hands it off to Ensign. Magnuson at the free throw line. Inside, Brecken turns, puts it up, gets it to go. Sydney Brecken, she's got 5. That's her first basket tonight. Reitmeyer across the timeline. She'll back it out. Get it to Rowland. Inside, Vosick. Try to get it to Kurz. Couldn't get the handle of it, and it's stolen away by the Burros. Brecken across the timeline. Drives inside. Magnuson splits the double team, and she is fouled. And Abby Magnuson will go to the free throw line. As Kurz on the foul, that'll be her third. Team's second. And Magnuson at the free throw line. First free throw attempt is up and good. As we'll have a couple of substitutions as Krenolte checks in for McKenna Bergstrom. Anna Spokley also waiting to check in for Magnuson if she makes the free throw, which she does. Magnuson makes them both. She'll check out for Anna Spokley. 48-27. Burros have to get this back to a 20-point lead. Inbounds Kurz. Over to Rowland. Across the timeline. Reitmeyer. Cross court, Megsom. Puts up the three, gets it to go. Riley Megsom with the triple. Knights trail by 18. Ensign across the timeline. Picks up the dribble. Brecken, mid-range shot, no. Rebound is fought for, goes out of bounds, and it's last touched. Nice Spokley of the Burros. And possession to Climax Fisher. Knights to inbound. Reitmeyer across the timeline. Vosick. Try to get inside to Kurz. Pass is tipped. Out of bounds it goes. Possession will remain with Climax Fisher. As Rowland will check out, back in is Danny Bernard for the Knights. Inbound, Vosick. Back to Megsom. Megsom in the corner, drives baseline. Loses the handle. Tipped out of bounds, remains with Climax Fisher, now 19 to shoot. Megsom will inbound. Lobs it out to Reitmeyer. Megsom drives inside, and she is fouled. Couldn't get the shot to go. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. as Holte on the foul. That'll be her. That's her third, team's third. Makes him at the free throw line. First free throw attempt is good. Second one upcoming. Free throw attempt up good. Makes him, got them both. Inbounds to Holte. As Magnuson will come back in for the Burros on the next dead ball. Spokely from the free throw line, no, and Vosick with the rebound. Up to Kurz, back to Vosick. It's a two Reitmeyer across the timeline. Three-point attempt by Megsom, no, and Spokely with the rebound. Gazette has that one stripped from her, but out of bounds it goes. It'll remain Burro basketball, 31 to shoot. As Brecken will check out for the Burros. Abby Magnuson back in. Gazette to inbound. To Ensign. Magnuson fakes the three. She'll drive inside. Puts it up. No, but she's fouled. And Abby Magnuson will go to the free throw line.
That's a better drive for Magnuson. She took a better drive there. Saw a lane to the basket. She went at it hard. And that got her through the double team and enabled her to pick up a foul and some free throws.
First free throw attempt is good by Magnuson. Foul there was on 42, Danny Bernard. That is her second, team's third. Second free throw by Magnuson. That one is good. Magnuson 6 of 8 at the free throw line. Reitmeyer up to Magsom. Top of the key. Vosick drives inside, puts it up, gets it to go. Vosick with the inbound, or with the basket. She's got 9. Ensign with it. She'll put up the shot, and she is fouled. That'll be on Vosick. That'll be number 3 on her, 4th on the Knights. Kaylin Ensign to the free throw line. First free throw attempt for Ensign, no good. As Stella Benson to check in for Spokely if she can make this free throw. Second free throw attempt, no good by Ensign, but Magnuson with the rebound, put back, no. Magnuson gets it once again, but out of bounds it goes. And Knight basketball, as now Benson will check in for Ensign. Magnuson with the rebound, that is her 10th, now with a double-double, 24 and 10. Magsom across the timeline, now under a minute remaining in the third. Reitmeyer. As Magsom will launch the three. No good, rolled around the rim, and Holte with the rebound. Also now and then checking in for the Knights, 20, Trinity Erickson. Holte, shot clock turned off. Benson, Spokely, drives inside, back out to Holte. Holte thought about the three. Stripped from her, able to get it back. Spokely at the free throw line has that one stripped and stolen from her. And we'll get a tie-up, and it is Burro basketball.
When you get the ball inside like that, you just can't relax. There's going to be hands poking at it from 4 different directions. You got to hang on to it.
Burro basketball, 7.8 remaining in the quarter. Inbounds Magnuson. Magnuson will launch up the three. No. Benson going for the rebound. Gazette able to get a putback. That's good! Tiffany Gazette gets the offensive rebound, putback, able to beat the buzzer, and that will conclude the third quarter here on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 52, Climax Fisher 34 on yourliveevent.com.
Rocky. Nedham Seeds Caledonia, looking at your certified seed there with wheat and barley from Nedham Seeds.
We've got a new wheat variety for next year called Trigger, real high yielding variety from Lima Grain. Pretty excited about that one. And then we'll have our Rebel wheat variety that's been really good quality, decent yields as well. And then we'll have some SY Velda as well. We're going to handle some Pinnacle barley again, so a 2-row variety.
Nedham Seeds at Caledonia. The Rockies number is 701-430-1149.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Ready to begin the fourth quarter of play here on YourLiveEvent.com. And even third quarter, as it was 17 points apiece, as now Hillsboro-Central Valley leads 52-34 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Inbounds to Magsum. Reitmeyer. Back to Magsum, top of the key. Vosick, right wing. Lobs it up. Magsum puts it up. Gets it to go. Great play design there as Magsum with the basket. He's got 15 now. Holte across the timeline. Stumbles and slides across the floor, and that'll be a travel. And a Burro turnover. Turnover number 10 for them tonight. Vosick will inbound right in front of the, right next to the scorers table. Inbounds to Magsum. Guarded by Holte. Inside Vosick. Erickson. Back out Magsum. Magsum launches up the three. In and out, no good. And Benson with the rebound. To Holte. Back to Benson. Able to get across the timeline. As Benson able to get it to Holte, to Kazette. Kazette drives inside, mid-range shot off the glass, no. Spokley with the rebound, put back, no, but she is fouled. And Anna Spokley to the free throw line. As Burros on the floor, Anna Spokley, Tiffany Kazette, Corinna Holte, as well as Stella Benson and Sydney Hennings on the floor for the Burros to begin the fourth quarter. First free throw attempt by Spokley is no good. For Climax Fisher, it is Jenna Vosick, Ella Reitmeyer, as well as Trinity Erickson. Second free throw attempt is good. Spokley split the pair. Also on the floor, 31, Riley Magsum, and 42, Danny Bernard, to be in the fourth quarter for the Knights. Vosick drives baseline, and will have a blocking foul called on the Burros. That'll be on Kazette, her second, team's fourth, as Vosick checks out. Gracie Rowland back in. Erickson to inbound, Rowland in the paint, shot no, and Hennings with the rebound. To Kazette, across the timeline. Stops, puts it up, no, and Bernard with the rebound. And we'll have a foul called on the Burros. As they'll get Anna Spokley on the foul. That'll be her first, team's fifth.
You know, I like that they call a foul there because it opens up the game. If you let those girls reach in and grab and hack and clutch and go after that ball, it just turns into a scrum and a rock fight. So, you know, I like the idea that they call the foul and get the defense to keep their hands off.
Kerrs back in for the Knights and Brecken back in for the Burros. Bernard at the elbow, inside, Kerrs puts it up, no, and Hennings with the rebound. It's it to Benson. Benson across the timeline. in the corner, Hennings. Back to Holte, Kazette, Benson. Benson, shot is no good. And the rebound controlled by Vosick. Up ahead, Megsom, and she is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line once again. Megsom, 7 for 10 at the free throw line tonight. Sydney Brecken on the foul. That is her third, team's sixth. First free throw attempt is good for Megsom. As Holte and Benson out. McKenna Bergstrom, Sage Forseth back in for the Burros.
Megson is a player. The way she dribbles the ball, the way she shoots it, the form she uses. Just on those free throws, you can see that she's a good player.
Second shot is good. Megson made them both. 53-38, the Burros lead. Hennings inside. Back out Bergstrom, Forseth. They work it around to Brecken in the left wing. Drives inside of the paint, now back out Bergstrom. Bergstrom drives inside, gets the floater, no. Hennings fighting for the rebound, get back to Bergstrom, and she is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. As Bernard on the foul, that is her third, team's sixth. And Bergstrom at the line. First free throw attempt, no good off the back iron. Second shot upcoming. Bergstrom, second free throw attempt, no good. And Kurz with the rebound. Back the other way, Megsom. Vosick. Roland thought about the three, now gets it inside. Kurz puts it up, no. Rebound fought for, goes out of bounds. It will remain Knight basketball. Get a fresh 35 on the shot clock with 5:07 remaining on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Inbounds, long inbounds, and it's stolen away by Bergstrom. Going the other way, coast to coast, good. McKenna Bergstrom with the layup. He's got 9. Vosick, cross court, Roland. Kurz at the elbow, tries to get inside, but it's tipped and stolen away by the Burros. Turnover 25. Forseth fakes, now she'll put up the three, no good. And Megsom with the rebound. Trying up ahead to Vosick, double teamed. She'll put it up, no. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by the Burros. It remain Climax Fisher basketball. As Bernard out back in, Reitmeyer for the Knights. Inbounds pass tipped by Kazette, back out of bounds. Once again, it will be Climax Fisher to inbound. Roland. Hobbs out top of the key, Reitmeyer. Megsom. Fake the three, now will drive inside, and she is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. As it will be on Sydney Hennings. That'll be her first foul, 7th team foul. So Climax Fisher now in the bonus. Megsom at the free throw line. First one good. 10 of 13 now is Megsom at the free throw line tonight. It's made her last 8 in a row. Second free throw attempt, no good. As the announcer Jinx hits once again. Forseth the other way. Shot attempt, no. Brecken with the rebound, but it's tipped. And we'll have an over and back called on the Burros. And a turnover once again for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Inbounds Megsom. Vosick. And tipped and stolen away by Brecken. Brecken the other way, picks up her dribble, tries to get it to Forseth, and it's stolen away. Stolen by Megsum. She'll drive off the glass and in for two. Inbounds to Forseth. Up ahead to Hennings. Brecken. Kazette from three. No. And the rebound controlled by Reitmeyer. Across the timeline. Try to get to Megsum, but it's tipped, stolen away by Bergstrom. Bergstrom the other way. Layup good. Bergstrom now with double digits. She's got 11. Vosick inside. Kurz double team. She'll put it up. No. Hennings with the rebound. And she's fouled. As that is team foul number 7 on Climax Fisher. So Burros in the bonus now. Reitmeyer on the foul. That's her second charge. As Brecken and Gazette check out. Back in for the Burros. Benson and Magnuson. Hennings at the free throw line. First one good. Hennings with her first points tonight. Second one upcoming. Shot attempt no good. Hennings split the pair and the rebound controlled by Reitmeyer. Across the timeline. Anna Spokley to check in for the Burros as well as Kurz gets the shot to go. And we'll have a timeout, or excuse me, out of bounds as the inbound pass was knocked out and Hennings out. Spokley back in. Burro basketball with 3 minutes remaining. Bergstrom to inbound. Gets it to Forseth. Forseth across the timeline. Stops in the paint, gets it to Magnuson. Magnuson puts it up, no. Gets her own rebound, put back, no, but she's fouled. As Abby Magnuson will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. As Reitmeyer on the foul, that's her third, team's 8th. Magnuson at the line. First free throw attempt up and good. As Aaron Sondra will check in for the Burros. Out is McKenna Bergstrom. Second free throw attempt up good. As Magnuson got them both. 8 of 10 at the free throw line is Magnuson tonight. Three-point attempt by Rowland, no good, and Forseth with the rebound. Up ahead, Spokley, layup, no. Rebound taken by Benson. Her putback is no good. Spokley with the rebound, and we'll have a tie-up called. Possession error remains with Hillsboro-Central Valley. Magnuson out, Krinaholte back in. Inbounds Forseth. Benson, Sondro, and slips out of her hands and out of bounds. Burro turnover. Inbounds Reitmeyer. Across the timeline. As tipped, but saved. Reitmeyer from the elbow, puts it up and no good. Rebound, fought for and controlled by Holte. And we'll have a tie-up called. Possession arrow is to the Knights. And a Burro turnover. As Kurz out, Bernard back in for Climax Fisher. Inbounds Vosick off the glass, gets it to go. Vosick, she now has double digits with 11. Forseth. Try to get it to Benson, but it's stolen away by Vosick. Her layup attempt is blocked, by Forseth. Forseth loses the handle and it goes out of bounds.
That's the play she'll talk about all night, is that block.
Vosick inside rolling, back out. Megsum for three. No. Rebound, Reitmeyer, and she is fouled. As Ella Reitmeyer will go to the free throw line. 2 of 6 is Reitmeyer at the free throw line tonight. First free throw attempt is up and good. Second one upcoming as Spokley on the foul. That's her second, team's 8th. Second free throw attempt, no good. Vosick with the rebound. Inside Reitmeyer, and stolen away by the Burros. Up to Forseth. Forseth will back out. Inside Sandro, puts it up, good! Aaron Sandro with the basket. And it's 62-46, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Minute and 20 remains. Inside Vosick, loses the handle, stolen away by the Burros. Benson, Forseth, across the timeline. Holte, back to Forseth. Drives inside, back out. Sandro, back to Forseth. Spokley, free throw line, no. And the rebound controlled by Megsom. Across the half-court stripe, 45 seconds to play. Vosick trying to get it to Bernard, too high, and out of bounds it goes. As Forseth will check out, Sydney Hennings back in for the Burros. Benson to inbound. Holte. 4 seconds difference between the shot and game clock. Holte tries to get it to Spokley. Tipped around, saved by Benson. Back to Holte. To Hennings. Girls will just use up some clock. Pass to Benson. And she double dribbled. And a Burro turnover with 12.8 remaining. Knights inbound. Reitmeyer three-pointer is good. That gives her 10 points. Inbounds to Benson, and that will conclude the game here tonight. A final on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 62, Climax Fisher 49, your final, as Hillsboro-Central Valley able to improve to 7-10 on the season. Again, their next contest Thursday night against North Border. We'll have that for you here on yourliveevent.com. As Climax Fisher, they now fall to 4-18 on the season. Their next contest on Friday night at Norman County East, Ulen Hennerdal. Again, a final score on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro-Central Valley 62, Climax Fisher 49. Stick around, post-game show coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents and fans who work together to build team and community spirit. They believe it takes parents, as well as community support and commitment for team success, both on and off the field or court. You can be a member of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club. Contact Carissa Olson or Dave Knutsvig for more information.
Trail District Health Unit warns that flu numbers are increasing across the state and to take all necessary precautions to keep you and your family healthy this winter. Get a flu shot. Always remember to wash your hands, and exercise are all great ways to reduce the chances of you and those around you from getting sick. You don't want your student or athlete to miss school or activities because of the flu. This message is brought to you by Trail District Health Unit. For more information, give them a call at 701-636-4434. Wishing you a healthy season are Brenda, Kelly, and Chris at Trail District Health Unit.
Bloomfield Enterprises has your next utility and landscaping trailer. Whether you need to haul your toys or you need to haul your new tractor, Big Tex utility trailers are designed to accommodate a wide variety of cargo, including golf carts, ATVs, lawnmowers, or whatever else you may need to haul, with different models and features available to fit your needs. Call Ben and Tim at 701-430-0877 and get your new trailer from Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Both grew up in Hatton.
We lived in Grand Forks and Fargo both before settling down here.
I'm originally from Hillsboro, grew up here.
Originally from Larimore.
We lived in Bismarck for 10 years, but something was drawing me back here.
For a small town, I think we have a lot to offer.
Hillsboro, Trail County is a great place to grow a business.
It's a small community that's like a family. If you need help, the small community pulls together.
Come home to Trail. Come home to Trail.
Come home to Trail.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, a final here tonight as Hillsboro-Central Valley able to pick up the victory here on the interstate border battle here against Climax Fisher. Your final tonight, 62-49. Hillsboro-Central Valley got off to a quick start here in the opening quarter, taking a 23-7 lead at the end of the first 8 minutes. Burros out by 4 3-pointers in that first quarter. A little bit even, game kind of evened out throughout the 3 remaining quarters. Hillsboro-Central Valley outscoring the Knights 12-10 in the second quarter to pick up a 35-17 halftime lead. 17 points apiece in the third quarter, in which it looked like the Knights were starting to make a run, but the Burros able to force a couple of turnovers, make a couple of shots, able to quickly flip the momentum the other way, and took a 52-34 lead into the third quarter. Burros then in the final frame able to get some of the role players, some of the junior varsity members, some playing time, as the Knights able actually to outscore the Burros in the final frame, outscoring them 15-10, but not enough as Hillsboro-Central Valley picks up the 62-49 victory here tonight over Climax Fisher. Stick around, we'll have more post-game report. We'll name some awards. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
This is Sydney Brecken, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage your reputation, and damage your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by the Hillsboro School District.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow. We now have 9 locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, and Harvey. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It takes a lot of grit to be a farmer. The workday isn't defined by the number of hours you work, but by the work you do in those hours. And the job isn't done unless it pays off when the combines roll. So when the work gets tough and the work days get long, count on Golden Harvest to deliver strong genetics, local know-how, and a dedication to service. Contact Tim Cazzette, your local seed advisor, at 701-430-0877 and start seeing your hard work pay off.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, here joined by McKenna Bergstrom for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And McKenna, got to feel great tonight to pick up a victory here.
Yeah, it was definitely something we were looking for to get back the momentum and keep us going for the end of our season.
Yeah, double digits here for you tonight. Just talk about really that, the first quarter. They're able to really help propel you there in the victory tonight, especially the first quarter, able to find your way there from beyond the arc, including yourself in a three-pointer as well.
Yeah, it was definitely something we struggle with, is getting away on the first quarter. So getting the momentum started with that three is something that I was really happy to do.
With talking here with Coach Katormson over the last couple of weeks there, talking with him after the pregame show here today as well. It really talked about how it seems like you girls have really been just kind of able to improve here, kind of building on the season there. You know, do you feel like you're starting to get the groove, starting to hopefully play your best basketball here towards the end of the season?
I definitely think that we're starting to figure out how things are going to work out. We have really come together as a team, and we talk about what we want to do and get some goals set, and we try to achieve them.
So, you know, kind of with that there, as you have the final couple of weeks here of the regular season, what are you kind of hoping to continue to build on here, and as you prepare for yourself for the region tournament coming up?
I think with the next few teams like Finley Sharon, we have to keep our defense up because they're like really good shooting teams, and we're needing to keep our points down so then we can get it in on the inside and stuff.
All right, McKenna, well, congratulations on the victory tonight. Thank you so much for coming up here talking to you. We'll see you on Thursday night.
Thank you.
McKenna Bergstrom joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around, more post-game report coming up.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. We are the oldest state bank in North Dakota. Our past is important, but only if we continue to learn from it. We have learned in over 130 years of serving the Red River Valley that we need to listen to your needs, that we need to provide you with the proper financial tools. Most importantly, we know that you have the option to bank anywhere, and many of you have chosen to bank with us. We take this responsibility seriously, and it has been an honor to be your bank. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, joined here now by Aaron Sondrel here tonight. And Aaron, obviously, a great job to pick up the victory here tonight. Talk about here, one of those, don't get a lot of time on the playing court there. When you came on to the court tonight, you could tell the whole crowd start to erupt and able to get a basket as well. And it looked like the roof started maybe to shake a little bit. Talk about that a little bit.
It was nice just to see like the whole community cheering me on and just seeing all the noise that they made for me.
Talk kind of, yourself here, obviously, as, the senior, not a lot of playing time. You have a role there, with the team. Talk about just, kind of accepting that role, embracing it, and trying to excel at that role.
So, I've played basketball since, second grade, and I wanted to go out my senior year, even if that meant, not playing as much. I just wanted to be with my teammates that I played with.
And then able to kind of culminate here tonight. Just, again, probably the highlight for you there. Just got to feel great to, get that basket there, get on the court, have everyone kind of recognize you here as your senior year kind of winds to a close.
Yeah. It felt nice. Get a score, one of the last games, and hopefully I can do it again.
All right, Aaron. Well, congratulations here tonight on the victory, getting on the court, and we look forward to seeing you again here as you guys play again on Thursday night.
Hey, thank you.
All right, Aaron Sondrel joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Stick around. We'll name some awards coming up next.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a rude dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Rude furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Rude dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
My name is Abby Magnuson from Central Valley High School. Drugs and alcohol not only affect your life, but everyone around as well. That is why I choose not to engage in drugs and alcohol. It results in poor decision making and even death. Don't let your friends, family, and teammates down. Be safe and stay sober. Thank you. This is a message brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better?
But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 43,000 participants here in North Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, time now to name our RDK Enterprises Precision Players of the Game. Here we'll name one for each side. For the Knights of Climax Fisher, 31, Riley Megsom, 20 points for her. 6 in the first half, 14 in half number 2. Also added in 5 rebounds for the Knight senior. And for Hillsboro-Central Valley, we'll give that to number 34, Abby Magnuson, 26 points for her. 16 in the first half, 10 in the second half, also added in 11 rebounds. So Abby Magnuson with a double-double for her tonight. As those are your two RDK Enterprise Precision Players of the Game. Brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. As Randy Darling and the team at RDK Enterprises congratulate Hillsboro-Central Valley on the victory here tonight. Visit RDK Enterprises online at planterdoc.com. So you're going to have more to come. We'll name our post-game connection. That's coming up next on Your Live Event.
Keep your body and your wallet healthy with savings at your locally owned Health Mart drugstore, Hillsboro Drug and Gift. A pack of Health Mart ibuprofen IB and 100-count tablets or caplets is $6.99. And for the youngsters, Health Mart Children's ibuprofen and Health Mart Children's Cough and Cold, both $4.99. Help those cold sores heal fast with the Breva Cold Sore Fever Blister Treatment for just $19.49. Do you have a New Year's resolution to stop smoking? A pack of Health Mart Nicotine Transdermal System patches is $25.99. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hi, this is Caitlin Ensign, student-athlete at Central Valley High School. I urge everyone to show good sportsmanship both on and off the field or court. Show respect for other players, coaches, referees, and fans, too. By doing so, it shows class and respect for the game. Thank you, and once again, I encourage all of us to show good sportsmanship. This message is brought to you by the Central Valley School District.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, talking here with the head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Tony Guitarmson, and Coach, again, got to feel good to be back on the winning streak here tonight.
Yeah, I thought the girls played well. Our defensive pressure is what we kind of wanted to focus on tonight, and I thought overall that was good. We talked before the game that Climax Fisher is a team that can put up some points if you start to your intensity drops, they can put some points up on the board. So. And I thought that happened a couple times. They went on a couple runs, but our girls responded nicely. And, to start the second half, I think they came out on a 7-2 run. Climax Fisher did. And then we put the pressure back on and kind of stopped that. So, I thought overall it was a good game. And it was, like I said, it's good to get a win.
Yeah, talk about that in that start of the third quarter there. It seemed like the momentum maybe was kind of starting to shift a little bit. They had an opportunity to get back to a single-point game, but you're able to force a couple turnovers, make a couple of shots there, and really take control of the lead or the game once again.
Yeah, we came out in this third quarter, and I said I still wanted, because I've said this a few times now, but just our intensity is a lot better when we're pressing, but I wanted to pull off a little bit with the lead that we had, and so I said, well, let's pick them up three-quarter court just to start with, and so that's what we came out, and like you said, they went on a little run, so then we put the full court back on for a little while.
And then in the able to get control then of the game once again, able to in the fourth quarter there, got some valuable then playing time experience for some of your bench players as well.
Yeah, because a lot of it was still Climax Fisher's first team for the most part, I believe. So it was good for them to play against them, and I thought they did some good things too. There's a couple things that I'd like to see them just be a little stronger with the ball when Climax Fisher coming at them and being aggressive. But it's all learning. It's all the minutes are valuable for learning, and overall, I mean, they did some good things. I thought. Sid Hennings, she doesn't play a whole lot in varsity, but she came in and she played some nice post defense, getting around that girl, got a steal one time. Spokely was battling in there. Stella had some good things. So it was good to see.
And then now as you look ahead here, back to a region play on Thursday.
Yep, only one day in between here. It's normally been like Tuesday, Friday, but Tuesday, Thursday this week, and it's going to be a big one. North Borders, they've won a couple games here the last few games that people may have been surprised, but it just shows you always got to be ready. You never know what's going to happen. So short practice tomorrow too on a Wednesday, but we'll work on some real specific things to try to get ready for them.
All right, we'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. Tony, thanks so much for your time. Congratulations on the victory, and we'll see you Thursday.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Burro coach Tony Contormson joining us here on yourliveevent.com. Stick around. We'll run down final stats coming up next.
When agriculture faces hardship, everyone in our communities experience the impact in many ways. Grand Forks SCORE invites you to their presentation on preparing for and managing through an economic downturn, Tuesday, February 11th from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. at the LEP Community Room in Hillsboro. Farmers, bankers, business owners, and anyone with an interest in the topic are welcome to learn and enjoy coffee and pastries. Register in advance at www.grandforks.score.org under local workshops.
It's time to get rid of those old energy-wasting appliances for new, efficient appliances from Olson Hardware and Appliances in Hillsboro. Top brand names like LG, Whirlpool, and GE. Stoves, dishwashers, refrigerators, freezers, washers, and dryers. Olson Hardware also services old ones too. Plus, they have all the other hardware one would need for updating plumbing or other tasks around the house or yard. It's all at Olson Hardware and Appliance in Hillsboro. 636-4151. That's 636-4151 for Olson Hardware and Appliance.
Back here on yourliveevent.com. We'll name now our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. And that'll go to number 30, Aaron Sondrel, able to talk to her after the game. And a senior on the team. Doesn't get a lot of minutes on the court, but able to make the most of it here tonight. When she got in, definitely you could hear the roar of the crowd, excited for her to get on the floor and able to pick up a basket as well tonight. So Aaron Sondrel, your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection on that 2-point layup that she scored there in the fourth quarter. That's your post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company. They are keeping you connected, serving the communities and schools to include Halstead, Norman County West, Fisher, Climax, Shelley, East Grand Forks, Hillsboro, and the surrounding rural areas. Halstead Telephone Company is how to connect. Visit them online, halsteadtel.com. Stick around. We'll take another brief time out, then we'll be back. We'll run down our final stats and wrap it up here from the Hillsboro Event Center. That's coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on the farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying those limiting factors. Call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Don't forget to subscribe to your live event by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner on YouTube and click the notification bell so you'll be notified about every new video. Thanks for watching and listening to yourliveevent.com, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. For more high school sports and information, visit rjbroadcasting.com sports and schedules page.
We'll run down here our final stats here, last segment before we wrap it up here from the Hillsboro Event Center. We'll run down final stats here first for the Knights of Climax Fisher. They were led in scoring by 31. Riley Megsom with 20 points, also added in 5 rebounds. 11 points apiece for Jenna Vosick and Ella Reitmeyer. Each of them adding in 5 rebounds apiece as well, so 11 and 5 for both of them. 5 points for Lindsay Kurz and 2 points for Gracie Rowland. Team-wise, they committed 36 turnovers here tonight. Had 31 team rebounds, 15 team fouls, 7 and 8 half-wise for the Knights. And then from the free throw line, they shot 14 of 27. Those are your final stats for Climax Fisher. Now our final stats for the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. They're led by Abby Magnuson, a double-double for her. 26 points, 11 rebounds. 12 points for Sage Forseth, also added in 6 boards as well. McKenna Bergstrom had 11. 5 points for Sydney Brecken. 3 points for Anna Spokley. And 2 points apiece for Tiffany Kazette and Aaron Sondrel. And Sydney Hennings added in 1 point as well. Burros, they committed a total of 19 team turnovers, had 40 team rebounds, committed 18 team fouls, and from the free throw line, the Burros shot 16 of 25. Those are your final stats here tonight as, again, Hillsboro-Central Valley victorious here on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard, 62-49. Burros with the win. They return to region competition as they will be in Buxton on Thursday to play the Eagles of North Border. We'll have that for you here on yourliveevent.com. Also, the Burro boys as they travel and face Ada Borup West on Thursday night. That one will be on 106.5 FM KRJB. Friday night, we'll have Burro boys basketball as they will take on Park River Fordville Lincoln. That one on Central Valley. You can see that on yourliveevent.com. And Saturday, we will have full Burro coverage of the Region Dual Tournament from Carrington. We'll have all the Burro matches. We'll be covering the Burro Grapplers as they look to advance to the State Dual Tournament for the third consecutive year. All the coverage will be on the radio on 106.5 FM KRJB. For the back and better than ever Keith Meyer, our cameraman tonight. Of course, our executive producer is Mark Forseth. I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in and have a good night.